Hello, welcome. This is Sports Tonight. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. Good to have you join us. I'm Austin Okonakpan. It's still an action-packed world of sports in Nigeria. Football fans, particularly followers, friends, well-wishers, families of late coach Stephen Keshi, are saying final goodbye to the former Super Eagles coach. That's on a sad note today on the program. Also on the show, Rivers United versus Enyimba Football Club of Aba. What's the story? We started defying Uba Warriors yesterday, and we're trying to understand what really happened, what the NFF needs to do about that one, and then Rivers United and Enyimba, they're giving us more reasons to talk in this year's Federation Cup. We will break down that story, all that happened in Ibadan tonight on the show. Also on the show, we'll talk about the 2016 Rio Olympics. We'll talk about all that you're talking about in your action-packed world of sports as regards basketball. We're counting down the Tigers. They're getting ready also. We're waiting for the team list, but it seems that list will not come out until they play that friendly game against the United States of America. There's so much to talk about. Why should we do this show without you? So let's quickly bring you into all of what I will be doing tonight on the program. You know the show. Don't just watch it. Come, let us play. For the love of the game on Twitter, where Channels_sports is a verified Twitter handle. All we do there is talk sports, more sports, and all that is going down in your exciting, interesting world of sports. You can also send us an email, sportstonight@channelstv.com, and on Facebook, where Channels-sports. Talk to us as regards anything you want to talk about as long as it's sports. Just to also let you know that all our top stories can be viewed on our website. It's channelstv.com, and on YouTube/channelsweb. If you're on the go, you can download the Channels TV app for your iPad, iPhone, BlackBerry, your iOS, your Windows phones, and of course your Android phones. Just go to m.channelstv.com, download the app, and you will be part of everything that we'll be doing tonight on the show. Let's pay some respect. Let's give homage. Let's show some love to former Super Eagles coach Stephen Keshi, who begins his final journey home today. There was a requiem mass in Benin City for the big boss, and then the body moved from Benin City to his hometown in Ila, where he will be finally laid to rest tomorrow. Coach Stephen Keshi passed on June the 8th. 2016, managed the country as a coach at the 2013 African Cup of Nations South Africa, played as a player and did all he could, won the 1994 Nations Cup in Tunisia for Nigeria. He was captain of the team and had an illustrious club playing career. Coach Stephen Keshi, goodbye and rest in peace. Everyone turned up today at the requiem mass for Coach Stephen Keshi in Benin City at the Catholic Church, St. Paul's Catholic Church of Airport Road. It was a solemn moment as families, friends, well-wishers, former teammates, everyone that loves football and recognizes what Coach Stephen Keshi has given to Nigerian football. They all turned up to show some love to the late Super Eagles coach. We put together a report. Let's watch that report, and when we come back, we'll try to see ways that we can show some love to Coach Stephen Keshi. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The remains of football icon and legend Stephen Okechukwu Keshi begins journeying into eternity with this requiem mass at the St. Paul's Catholic Church in Benin City, the Edo State capital. In his homily, Reverend Father Richard Ofere describes death as a prerequisite for transition into everlasting life.
We believe that Jesus died and rose again, and it will be the same for those who have died in Christ.
Mass was well attended by personalities from the football circles and other walks of life. Shortly after service, President of the Nigerian Football Federation, NFF, Amaju Pinnick, states the position of the federal government on the funeral program.
Keshi is a man with a huge stature, so they didn't just want to come and throw in one or two things. They wanted to come and do it the way they want to do it, the way they would have done any state's burial.
Former Super Eagles coach Fani Amu wants adequate compensation for national service.
The issue is, Keshi is gone today. Was he happy before he died? That's the question, and I cannot speak for him. But if I were in his shoes, I wouldn't be happy that I've done so much for Nigeria and I was disgraced out of service.
Next stop is lying in state ceremony at the main bowl of Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium. A novelty match involving Nigerian soccer greats is on the agenda as a mark of respect for the former captain of the national team. Ex-internationals speak on the personality of their former teammate.
A hard-working man, very nice man, and solid down to earth. It's just unfortunate that we are missing him. We're not going to see him anymore.
A great captain, a good friend, a good roommate, everything positive about him. He was life full of goodness. He was incredible.
A wonderful man, a man of substance, who always stood for what he believed in. Strong character, charismatic person, and what else can I say? He's going to be greatly missed.
Many paid their last respects before departure. The body of Stephen Okechukwu Keshi leaves his adopted home of Benin City for the last time as the funeral train moves to Ila, Delta State, for the conclusion of his burial rites.
After listening to those ex-internationals, what else can I say? Coach Stephen Keshi, goodbye. Rest in peace. You can also show some love to Coach Stephen Keshi on Twitter with channels_sports, Facebook, channels-sports. What are the fun memories of Coach Stephen Keshi that you remember, that you have in your mind forever, that you want to share with us? I'll read those comments tonight on the show as we wave a final goodbye to Coach Stephen Keshi, the one we call the big boss, who has done all he can for football in Nigeria. Let's go on with the show now. It's 8 days to the 2016 Rio Olympics. Who's been walking with us on this journey? 8 more days to go. Some cheery news coming from the Nigeria Olympic Committee. We're waiting for the national under-23 team to get into Rio, but there is somebody that is already in Rio. Do you know the guy, Jonathan Akinyemi? Yes, the canoeist has arrived in Rio, Brazil. He becomes the first Nigerian athlete to touch down in Rio ahead of the games that will begin on August the 5th. Akinyemi will represent Nigeria at the Olympics for the second successive time in the canoe and slalom kayak event. Arrived Brazil ahead of the rest, ahead of other members of Team Nigeria. Was received at the games relayed by officials of Team Nigeria. And he's optimistic. Yeah, we don't talk much about canoeing and slalom, but Jonathan Akinyemi is looking forward to making sure Nigeria gets a mention in that sport. He qualified as Nigeria's only canoeist to the games in the men's K1 class by obtaining a top finish at the 2015 African Canoe Slalom Championships in Sagana, Kenya, which makes him a medal hopeful at the Rio Games. He was born in England. Jonathan Akinyemi is the first Nigerian to compete in the canoeing event of the Olympics. Stand up for Jonathan Akinyemi tonight. He becomes the first Nigerian to get into Brazil for the games. There's been talks about John Mikel Obi being the captain of Team Nigeria to the games. Yes, people are still reacting to that one. But again, talks came out that John Mikel Obi rescued Team Nigeria's football team with a sum of $30,000. That the team was malnourished, the team wasn't eating food, and then John Mikel Obi brought out money. Let's set the record straight. It's not true. Captain of Team Nigeria to the Rio Olympics, John Mikel Obi, has denied those reports making the rounds in Nigeria that he gave $30,000 to his teammates in the under-23 team presently camping in Atlanta, USA. He spoke from the camp. He says, look, I thought, when I first heard the story, I thought it was a joke until someone sent me the link. So John Mikel Obi saying, look, everyone in the team is fine. There are big players here. And he's wondering, who will he bring out money for to feed? Is it William Trustekong? Is it Stanley Amuze? Is it Shehu Abdullahi? Or is it Ogenekaro Etebo? He's asking you that you're going around talking about John Mikel Obi bringing $30,000 to rescue the team. John Mikel Obi is asking you, who do you think is hungry in the team? I didn't do that. I didn't bring out any money. So he's setting the record straight, and he's appealing to the media and Nigerians generally to support the team and wish the players and officials all the best as they get ready for the men's football tournament in Rio. So trust us at Channel Sports to always set the record straight. When we hear things like that, we will confirm. Just stay with us. We will tell you everything that is going on as regards Team Nigeria and the 2016 Rio Olympics. And as regards talks, again, that came out that the Nigeria Olympic Committee not being aware that John Mikel Obi will be the captain of Team Nigeria. Let's set the record straight again. The Nigeria Olympic Committee, they have come out to say we did not reject Mikel as team captain. So they're staying with the choice. They say that again, they were misinterpreted and misquoted in the media. The Secretary General of the Nigeria Olympic Committee, Tunde Popola, has reaffirmed the appointment of John Mikel Obi as Team Nigeria's captain to the 2016 Rio Olympics. It says that some section of the media got it all wrong. They misinterpreted the talks of the NSC, of the NOC, because they understand that John Mikel Obi has represented Nigeria properly and is of international status. So he has all the qualities to lead Team Nigeria to the 2016 Rio Olympics. So we're setting the record straight again. The Nigeria Olympic Committee, they did not reject the choice of John Mikel Obi as captain of Team Nigeria. Mikel is the captain and he'll be leading Nigeria to the games. Let's wish John Mikel Obi and the rest of the team all the best as they start their campaign in Rio. One man that needs all your best wishes is Antoine Hicks. He is 110 meters hurdler for Team Nigeria. He did so well at the last AFN trials in Sapele, and he's looking forward to a fantastic time at the games. Hicks, who says that last year or so he wasn't known, but after winning in Sapele, everyone is now talking about him, and he says he wants to take that momentum, go to Rio and see what he can do. Let's listen to Antoine Hicks and his hopes of winning a medal in Rio. And then we'll come out, talk some more. Don't go anywhere, stay with us.
Well, I was at a point in my career where I had taken an extended time off from competing. And I know the U.S. is very, very tough. And I always wonder what would it be like if I can run against the best at the Olympic stage or World Championship stage. Because I noticed at like U.S. trials, U.S. national championships, we would always have like the top 110 hurdlers in the world, but we would eliminate each other. And I always got close to being like the top 3 in those races. In other races, I may beat guys, but unfortunately, I never could get the exact top 3 I needed to go like to the Olympics or World Championships, but I could run the exact type of times that those guys were running. So coming back into my career, coming off of injury, I wasn't at that level actually to compete with U.S. guys. So I was like, let me take an opportunity to go with Nigeria, but knowing deep down inside the talent is still there, and I will be able to bring that talent up to face all those top guys from America and beat them once I get to the Olympics. I have many years of experience competing, and I've run really, really fast times. This year I was blessed to get myself back into top form. I was really, really focused going into this year to get in top form so I can make the Olympics and also compete to try to win a medal for Nigeria, which is something that I really, really want to do. I run against who I consider arguably the greatest hurdler ever, Alan Johnson. I've competed against Dyron Robles, Lou Zhang, Dominique Arnold, guys like David Oliver, the current world record holder, Aries Merritt. I've ran against these guys for years, and I will be comfortable going in there running against them. It won't be just like a rookie that's coming in that's never faced guys that's that fast before. I have the experience. I'm seasoned. So I'll be very comfortable going in against those guys. I know that Nigerians, when it comes to athletics, are very, 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 very tough. I've noticed it.
I'm glad he knows that, Antoine Hicks, national 100 meters hurdler record holder after that impressive performance in Sapele. He's looking forward to the Olympics, and you heard him say some of the guys that he has competed against, international repute, and he believes that with that experience and what he's doing now, that he can actually put up a good show in Rio. You know what? Let's take a breather now. When we come back, there's still so much to talk about. Don't you want to know what happened with Eimba and Rivers United? Don't you want to know how we can develop basketball in Africa? That's yet to come on the show. Don't go anywhere. Stay.